We're back with another video. So today I wanted to talk about crafting relationships. So creating friendships, networking, and just creating those long-lasting relationships that are going to bring value to both sides of that relationship. So I've had a lot of dealing with like good relationships, bad relationships. Maybe there's definitely people out there who've had more experience than me, but this is my point on it. Negative wise, like there's so much out there that you need to know what to avoid. Like starting from the very top, you just need to look at how does a person take care of themselves before you initiate a firm relationship with someone. You've got to figure out, okay, is this the type of person that I'm going to respect? Is this the type of person that I'm going to want to work with, share my moments with, when they don't even take care of themselves? If it's a really fat, overweight person, if they're working out, yeah, if they're like trying to do better, then that's brilliant. But if they're just someone who's not in shape, they're someone who doesn't care about their body, about their appearance, they don't take care of themselves, then what do you think they're going to do to you? If they don't even care about themselves, will they even care about you? Will they be there for you when you need them most? So you've got to realize before you go into a relationship with someone, before you go into a friendship with someone, you've got to think about how do they treat themselves? Because if they don't treat themselves well, then they're definitely not going to treat me well. That's the first point. And the good parts of relationships, so you're going to have good relationships, but that will come after time. It'll be after you and that person, you figured out, okay, you're a good fit, you both want similar things, maybe you've both got kind of a similar alignment, similar opinions, you both get on really well. Then this positive relationship starts to form. You start to realise, okay, well, I can go to this person to ask them questions about this, and we can ask them this, we can work together on this. You keep taking steps forward together as like a partnership almost. And with each other, eventually it gets to the point where you're giving each other constant value. You're both progressing each other, so as in you're both helping each other progress, but then you're both forcing each other to progress as well by holding each other to higher standards. And with that, as you give that person value, they're going to give you value in return. So you need to find someone who's willing to almost go into that and be willing to help themselves, but then also help you in return. I'll give you a quick example of this. I know a couple guys now that they've given me job opportunities, they've given me free access to their mentorship courses, to their sales programs, to their training programs and everything. And they've given me access to all of this. Not because I've asked for it, not because I've said, all right, give me this, not because I've said, all right, well, I'll do this favour for you if you give me that. No, because I was genuinely interested in what they do. I spoke to them, I gave them advice, I helped them when they needed it, I gave them pointers, I helped them whatever way I could whenever they needed it. And in return, without expecting anything, I got access to what it is they do. And I've got a close-knit relationship with those people now. And that's the truth of it. So if you can get to the point where you are building these relationships with such a strong foundation, because you're not expecting anything in return, but you're just doing it out of goodness, out of a abundance mindset of, I have so much energy to give, so let me help more people. Let me help this person do better in their business. Let me help this person with their health. Let me help this person do better with their mentality. If you constantly look to try and help people, then you're going to see results from that. And eventually, when the time comes, those people will show themselves and they will help you when it is needed. Obviously everyone's had bad relationships, whether it be with family, whether it be with friends, maybe like relationships, but it's disappointing to see someone that you thought you could trust. It's disappointing to see them then almost discard that trust and then expect you to forgive them. It's when they do not care for the consequences of their actions, even though you have warned them previous times. So whether it's you've told this person, like, hey, listen, you're one of my best friends, but I can't be your friend if you keep doing this, or I'm not going to be your friend if this is something you want to do, and they still go and do it anyway, and they expect you to stick around. Those people, they don't understand the consequence side of things. You gave them an option, and they threw it out the window. They didn't care. And there are tons of people like that. They will listen to you, and they'll nod their head, they'll flutter their eyelids, and then as soon as you turn your back, boom, they've done exactly what you told them not to do. And there'll be people like that. But if you can, the main thing is you've got to try and spot those people before you get to the stage where it can damage you. And a really good way of doing that is just judging how they treat themselves. Viewing how they treat themselves, how they treat other people that they're already friends with. Maybe this person's a mutual friend, or a friend of someone else that you know, and you ask them, okay, how has he treated you? Does he keep your secrets? Does he do X, Y, Z for you? Was he there for you when you needed his help? You get more information about the person before you immediately just dive straight into a relationship with them. I would not trust someone that. So let's say I was trying to find a business partner or a new training partner at the gym. I'm not going to go and look for someone who's late to meetings all the time. I'm not going to go and find someone with a reputation of not being on time, not treating themselves well, not being well mannered. I'm not going to get even to try and associate with that person, because it would just hinder me at this point. You want to be with someone, you want to be around people that have a positive impact on you and that stack you up, that build you up, bring you up to their level, or that help you grow alongside them. That's the type of person you want. You want someone who's with you, helping you progress day in, day out. Not just someone who's there for the ride, who's there to piggyback off your success. You want someone at your side. Like, relationships are a funny thing, and when I say relationships, just to clarify, I don't mean like dating relationships. I mean like a friendship relationship, because it's such a strong bond that there should be there, and you shouldn't be scared to ask that person lots of questions. You shouldn't be scared to talk to that person when you need to. You should want to speak to them about everything and all of it, and get their opinion on whatever it may be, whenever you're stuck. And those are the people that you need to find. So this is just kind of a bit of my advice, in a way, of finding the right people and not letting them kind of fall to the wrong side of the path. Keeping them on track and letting them keep you on track, and working with each other until you both accelerate upwards. Yes, there's a certain point in time when you should be doing things alone, but the majority of time, I believe you should be doing things with someone else. Whether it be training in the gym, whether it be working on your business, you need to be doing it with someone else. Like, there are times when you need to be with that other person, to have them push you and to have them help you. And you should do the exact same for them. You should be pushing them and you should be helping them. We will progress, we will get better, day in, day out. We will found and forge better relationships with each other. But that is only through realising with each other that it is not going to be easy to have like a bulletproof relationship with someone. Like, you're going to have to be there for each other when you're not in good moods. You're going to have to help push each other, and you're going to have to take that advice from them that you may not want to hear. You're going to have to hear that opinion. You're going to have to listen to them when you don't want to. But that is what creates that strong bond, which ends up them being a friend for life. It has been a pleasure. We will see you guys in the next one.